Hello and welcome to a Bill with Bear bonus stream. My name is Pat, and I'm here to power wash some under the sea things, which doesn't make sense. But what does make sense? You know what I mean? Who even knows? Who even cares? I'm going to go ahead and throw the Bear Cave, the Lego, the site, the Tier 2 blue emote in chat. If you are currently a subscriber, you can reply with those emotes. If you're not yet a subscriber, you can say hi or use other people's emotes. Or if you want to be a lurker and not be active in chat, that's also okay. Chris Weed, also, we want to throw the Bear Cave, Lego site, and Tier 2 blue emote in the chat as a thank you to Chris Weed, who subscribed at Tier 1 for 11 months. That's many, many months. Thank you very much, Chris. And Bikini Bottom is it? Okay, yeah. So this is PowerWash Simulator. They put out some DLC, free DLC. Because they were published by Square Enix, and they're now, hey, Lord Crashes, and welcome. And Square Enix is now somewhat defunct publisher program. They had some deals tied in with stuff that I don't even think Square Enix quite owns anymore. But there's a Tomb Raider and a Final Fantasy. That they own Final Fantasy. I think they may have released Tomb Raider out into the wilds. But either way, there's some DLC that came out. Those are special packs. That's free. This is a paid DLC. I bought this with my own money. Did I try to apply for a code? Yes. Did I get accepted for that code? Pending. So I canceled it. So they didn't say no to me, but they didn't say yes either. They said working on it. And if I didn't have the deadline of today, I would have just let it ride and done it a later time. But I want to look at it. The future DLC that's coming, the Warhammer DLC, I'm going to try to get that for free, and I'm going to try to not, and I'm going to wait. If it doesn't come out, I won't stream it. I'll wait and see. And then eventually if they say, at some point, I'll just do it anyway. But I'm going to try to ride that wave because I don't know if I want to spend that much money on DLC for this game. I did buy the original game back when it was in early access. I've streamed it plenty of times. If you're unfamiliar with PowerWash Simulator, it is you're a person with a power washer, and you do jobs, and you get more money to buy more gear. Some of the special packs, they limit what you can use. We have a special somewhat themed power washer here. For this is again, DLC. This is the SpongeBob SquarePants DLC. You'll have to become a Warhammer streamer by the time DLC comes out. Well, no. I mean, no, but also no. I should say, this was a question that was raised, and I should address it before we get into it. I'm also killing a little time, see if we can get a few more friends to join us tonight. Might be a light night. Who knows? People might be out waiting for fireworks to happen. In my neighborhood, they already fucking are. So, 1999, March, April, something like that, of 1999, SpongeBob SquarePants starts to air on Nickelodeon. I am finishing up high school at that time. I go off to college. I'm only at college for a year. I don't smoke weed. So, I don't have younger sisters or brothers. I don't have younger siblings. Let's be cool. I could have had non-binary siblings. I don't have any siblings. I didn't babysit. Ever. Never been a babysitter. Don't have... My nieces and nephews are around my age. At the time, my second cousins and nieces and nephews were around my age. Now they're young. What I'm saying is, I was not exposed to SpongeBob SquarePants through any normal means other than osmosis. I know it's Bikini Bottom, but I also thought maybe that was wrong. I know who Patrick Star is. I know characters. I'm culturally aware of SpongeBob. But I'm not like, I was just too old for it, but also my nieces and nephews age backwards. So what it is they're either close to my age because they're actually not my nieces and nephews, but they were raised my nieces and nephews because they're second cousins, but we treated them like that, or they're very young now because my cousin my cousin had kids, and I treat those like nieces and nephews. I don't have a brother or sister, is what I'm saying. So it's all cousins, but we call them nieces and nephews. It's stupid. Anyway, that's besides the point. What I'm saying is, I have nothing. SpongeBob means nothing to me. I think I played a racing kart game with SpongeBob in it that was pretty good. But also because I don't get high, I didn't watch kids' cartoons that were meant to be watched by high young adults, whatever. That's not appealing to me. I still watch plenty of cartoons and animated programming, but I never watched SpongeBob. I know the memes. I know Squidward. I know Handsome Squidward. I know that one episode where they made them kind of real. That's it. This is kind of it. I don't know. I don't got a lot of cachet with it. Tomb Raider. At least I played some Tomb Raider games. Final Fantasy. I played the first Final Fantasy VII. I played a lot of Final Fantasy games. I didn't play the remake. So I'm more aware of those because I've had some experience. Whereas this, I'm coming in there's going to be reference. There are immediately, because I played 10. I watched 10% of the first stage. We're going to get into it in just a second. Don't worry. I played 10% of the first stage here, and there are clearly references that someone's going to be like, "Oh shit, the cardboard box," or whatever, and I'm like, "Cool." I know he lives in a pineapple under the sea, and we're going to power wash that pineapple. They immediately give you the pineapple. Don't worry. They give you the pineapple right away. So let's do Power Wash Simulator. Let's load this game. Ooh, it's made in Unity. I knew that. And let's go to the game feed. Here's the game feed. So we're going to go to specials. You can see we've got the Tomb Raider. We've got Midgar. Why they didn't call it Final Fantasy VII, they just call it Midgar, I don't know. But they made a choice. And then we got the SpongeBob SquarePants. We have not completed any of the stages. We could restart, but we're just going to go in because I haven't done too much. I just want to make sure everything was working okay. I'll tell you the messages. We got 2 texts from Patrick Starr saying, "I think the dirt came here because it wanted to. If I was a dirt, I'd want to live here, and I'd want all my friends to live here with me." Sure. We're 13% of the job. We'll look at the gear here, and then we'll get into some power washing. But yeah, is it really under the sea? I mean, as far as I know, the cardboard box with a string in it is referenced for sure. They said some very dumb text for this map. Good, Lord Cratchit. I know you've perused. So let's see. Here's our. I have so many cool things, but I don't get to use them in here. Instead, I'm using this new power washer, the Deep Cleaner 4000. And we've got some extensions. We'll probably just put that on. And we've got some nozzles. We don't have our favorite nozzle, though, which is a shame. Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it. Bubbles, 25 cents. Lessons, 25 cents. I cleaned this. Cleaned all that. We've got SpongeBob's house. We got this imagination box. This is the thing I cleaned. I cleaned the imagination box. It's a reference I don't get. They did a skin for the ladder to make the ladder... okay, sound effects are too loud. Let's go in here. Options, audio, master volume, audio control, reverb, audio tone, music, footstep volume. I'm going to turn the foot... Look, do I like that it makes a squishy noise? Yes. Let's see. What would that be? That would probably be ambience volume. Let's turn that. Maybe that's what it is? I don't know. UI and feedback. Kind of turn that down too. I don't know. Water. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay. There's the bug where the audio levels reset when you launch it until you make a change. Well, that's a bad bug. The imagination box is where the GIF of SpongeBob with a rainbow comes from. Okay. So we got that. We got SpongeBob's house. They did a lovely treatment to these, make them into bamboo for instead of steel, for the ladders and the step ladder and the platforming here. The equipment has changed, which is fun. Uh, and then we got Squidward's house, which is a head and a door and some steps that need to get cleaned. Then we got Patrick's Rock. Wait. Oh, shit. I didn't know we could do that. Okay. I know this reference. Yeah, it's on a hinge. That's cool. So we can clean the inside of Patrick's Rock house. And trash cans, bins. He had 2 bins. I guess we'll clean in here. I don't know. I didn't realize this was a thing that could get cleaned. That's actually pretty cool, I think. Like, as someone who doesn't have a lot of affinity for this, I think that's neat. Again, due to my age and my lack of interest in smoking drugs and watching kids' cartoons, I don't have a strong affinity for the SpongeBobs and the SquarePantses. All right, let's get the inside of this cleaned here. All right, we clean that. Oh, this is fun. It's green, so we got to make we gotta wash this chair so it's green. The usual buttons still work. You hit the tab to know that it's ready to go here. Hit C if you want free reign of this, which is helpful for large spaces, just kind of moving. I'm using mouse and keyboard. I've always used mouse and keyboard. I know some people who have it. When the console versions came out, like I know some people on PC switched to the controller, even on PC. I did not make the jump. I like mouse and keyboard for this. I think it's fine. Yeah, so this is like really cartoonish. Like I appreciate these lines, these heavy cartoon, like comic lines. I think that is a lovely touch. As we start exploring these different stages and taking a look at this, like, I think this is a neat idea. Okay, we did that. And now let's do the TV here. The television. I use controller or Steam Deck exclusively for this game, says Dirty. Hey, Dirty. Yeah, I could see this game. I could see Steam Deck being, this is a fun game for that. Yeah, I mean, I mouse and keyboard just because, like, I don't think there was controller support when this game originally, launched in early access. I think that got added after a time. So there we go. We did that. Okay. Now I guess we could do this here. Do the rock underside. Is this cleaning? No, this is not cleaning. Oh boy. Let's see if I can do. How about this? Do I have to? Okay, no, this is cleaning. Good. I was like, do I have to use chemicals for this? Or can I use a decent sprayer to get the job done? Oh, we're cleaning the star. The star impression is going away. That's kind of fun. Controller support is just slower than mouse and keyboard for this game. I'm controller anytime I can on PC games. I totally understand that. I'm a bit like that. Here's the thing, right? If I played it on a console first, if I start, I want to hit two Patrick. Oh, SpongeBob. Oh, great. We're getting text from SpongeBob. Oh, God. We're in a group chat with SpongeBob and Patrick. That's wild. But yeah, no, like Fallout. I started playing Fallout on on PC. So I've never done it with a controller, but I know some people when they started, like, they got Fallout 4 on the PC, but they played on Xbox 360 for New Vegas or something. I'd want to live right down the way. And I'd want a dirty little Squidward to live just next door. Oh, God. Is Squidward? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I totally get it. I totally understand that. But for me, I've gotten used to mouse and keyboard for this game. So I'm totally okay with it. The star of Patrick is how Patrick emerges from his house. He sticks to the rock. Yes, like I said, I've definitely watched some of this. I have no real connection to it, but I am like aware of it. I do know that like yeah, he lives under a rock and like he sticks to the rock when the rock pops open and he's there and he peels off of it. Yeah. Like I get it. I'm just not like super knowledgeable about it. Yeah, there's just going to be like I said, like the imagination box. Like I don't know what the fuck that is. It's here, and I'm sure that there are people who are just like, hell yeah, they put that in there. That's a yeah. But for me, I'm just like, okay, congratulations, friends. I'm glad you got the stuff that you want in this game, but I'm not picking it up. I know nearly nothing about SpongeBob aside from the memes. I'm enjoying learning about it from game and viewers. Yes. Yes, I'm here to clean, as Lord Crashington correctly points out. I'm here to do a job. I picked up this gig to, I've power washed alien spacecraft and a bar that is a terrorist hangout, and like whatever else the job. Like I power washed a Jeep that this woman basically told me that she stole from people that she murdered. Like, sure, whatever the job is, like I'll get the job done. I don't got a problem. I'll clean whatever. We cleaned the outside of the house of the mayor who sucks, but it was a job. Freedom fighters, indeed. I know some people are super into SpongeBob. The same people are super into The Office. If that tells you anything, yeah. She didn't say she murdered them. Yes, you're right. She did not say that she flat out murdered those people when she took the Jeep, but it's somewhat implied. For sure. All right, let's clean this here. See if we can. Let's get on top of this and then see what's up. Try to finish this weather vane here. Look, if you're wondering, Pat, are you going to press F while standing on top of this? And the answer is, of course I am. But I want to clean a bunch of this first before I press F while standing on the rock to see what happens. My hope is that I get launched. My assumption is that I'll just get kind of pushed and I'll fall off of it. But we are going to press F while standing on here because they apparently did not account for that properly. So we're going to take advantage. All right. What else do I need to clean here? There, we're done with that. Okay, so we finished everything here. Let's see what happens when I press F. We just floated into it. That's fun. There was a hinge noise and we just fell. So with Tomb Raider, Midgar, now SpongeBob, and Sue Warhammer, what property are you hoping they'll work with to create PowerWash maps? We did talk about this before. What did we say? What did I say? Persona. Specifically Persona 4, because that's my favorite Persona. But we talked about Persona 4. Like I wanna power wash the food court in Juness. I wanted there are a few other things. So yeah, I don't know what this bicycle is. It makes sense. This is a weird bicycle that we're gonna power wash. So I just came to the realization the Power Wash Simulator is more wholesome evolution of Viscera cleanup detail game. Yes, it is more of the like murder cleanup game. It's in the style of that, but it is definitely more wholesome. Yeah, I think we said that Persona 4 was a game that I would like to do because I think that would be fun to clean. Juness and maybe like the bedroom, maybe some stuff in the the Midnight Channel, like going to the other dimension. If it's golden, you've got the girl in the delivery car, and you can power wash that. You also have a Vespa you can get in Persona 4 Golden, so maybe you can power wash the Vespa. I think there'd be some fun spots in there. I'm trying to think of other games. We did talk about that before, but I don't remember. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, yeah. You know what? Hitman, like something from the modern Hitman wouldn't be the worst idea. I don't know exactly, you know. Yeah. Clean up, because you'd be cleaning up after a mission. Diana would hire you to clean up. That's kind of fun. It'd be, you know, they'd have to keep it pretty chill, but they could find some silliness in there. Find some goofiness in that. Can I get this clean? Yeah. One of the nice things about doing this small thing is you get progress, so you feel accomplished. And also, I'm kind of also cleaning the walls around it as I just spray water incessantly all over this bike. I'm also getting water onto here, so I'm helping myself. I'm helping future Pat. All right, so we finished that. I think I have completed all of the silly small things. Well, I haven't done like that. Did I do the walk here? Yes, I did the path. I can do these steps. Sometimes I just like doing these smaller jobs and then moving on to the big jobs, because the big jobs can sometimes feel a little overwhelming. Yes, yes, Kame House. Yeah, the Master Roshi's house will be fun to power wash in there. The time chamber. I mean, power washing Toriyama vehicles, like the motorcycle, like all of the fun, terrible, wonderful cars. That would be awesome. The time machine. Bulma's time machine, you know, you could power wash that. I think that would be really fun. Oh, that'd be neat as hell, I think. So yeah, I think a Dragon Ball Z crossover would be very neat. I mean, also, they did this Nintendo license. You could power wash the cars. Yeah, I mean, you know, those cars would be fun, yeah. Goku's truck from Super. Farmer Goku's truck. They're definitely like, now that they've got this Nickelodeon, like a Nickelodeon property, I guess they could do other Nickelodeon licenses, but I don't know if they're trying to do that. I can maybe see that. All right, did I do all the stones? Let's see here. We got SpongeBob's house. We got the path. We did all that. The path. Okay, so we're missing 2 path steps. That's good to know. So we're going to hit enter on that. And then it's these 2. Great. Excellent. That is such a lovely feature. That was not always in the game. Being able to click on it and then have it appear is such a lovely thing. It's so helpful. All right, so we got a pineapple. Yeah. We've got portholes, lots of stuff to clean here, door alcoves. Now we got the big stuff on the 2 houses. I'm also somewhat familiar with the SpongeBob musical. It's not my favorite. Totally understand. Let's power wash the school in Doug. Yeah, the shop, the malt shop in Doug, the school, someone's bedroom. Sure, we could do that in Doug. Let's see. The door frame. Got to get the door frame. So we'll do the door frame here. Makes sense. Just got to blast it. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. The pineapple are in sections, which is helpful. So let's just get here. There we go. We did that. So now we can just we can get wild with it. We'll just kind of spray a bunch, and then we'll clean up where we need to clean up. What are we going to say in here? A peppermint patty has a pretty clean room canonically. Yes. Hey Arnold. Ooh, Hey Arnold could be a fun map. Yeah. Fun locations. The race cars. You know what? That's doing the Mr. Machine actually sounds pretty cool. Doing a Scooby-Doo. Because you just do haunted locations and the Scooby-Doo version of like the Bat Cave, perhaps. But I like the idea of of power washing the mystery machine. That's a fun choice. Y'all got some good ideas in this one. But yes, the Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo version of the Bat Cave could be fun. The Hall of Justice, yeah. Those could be fun, yes. Yeah. Text from the narrator, maybe. Like, okay, so, hey, I don't know what this is. The reef blower looks like a person. I'm sure that's from a classic SpongeBob episode. And there's many people out there that were just like, the reef blower. And they were like, fuck yeah. And they were like texting their friends about it. And they like made a TikTok about how happy they are that the reef blower got included in this DLC. And I'm looking at it just going like, cool. I didn't know. Hey, guess what? Here's me letting you know something. That's the silent episode with no dialogue. There you go. Here's me something. SpongeBob's house has a garage door. I didn't know that. I knew he lived in a pineapple under the sea, but I did not know that the pineapple had a garage door. So there you go. I'm learning things as we progress through the game, and I'm power washing this. I'm learning all about this show. A variety of things. All right, good. That cleaned here. Is that done? Yeah, it's done. Okay. Hey Arnold canonically takes place in New York. It is they're brownstones in New York, but that is actually New York City. If it's not said out loud, it's heavily implied. I don't actually remember if they mention they live in New York, but that's 100% definitely New York. It's a unique city with mixes of Seattle and other places. I don't buy it. Imagine how many friends you'd have if you were dirt. Okay, Patrick, like I understand that these are nonsense people that we're dealing with here, but I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get my work on. SpongeBob would still be my best friend if he were dirt. Well, you know what? Honestly, that's nice. That's nice to say here. I like that. I was giving you the business for texting me while I'm trying to work and saying the dumbest thing I could think of, dumbest thing imaginable. But if they're going to be nice, then I can't be too mad about it. Nice and supportive of each other, you know. Friendship's important. And not losing track of your friends just because they go through changes or they're, you know, a different version of themselves, that's important. So, okay. All right, Patrick. Okay. Just put this over here for now. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at this ladder. I got stuff to power wash. We're going to need a ladder at some point, but also, are they sitting inside watching us and including us in the group text? Yeah, I don't know if they're inside their houses or if they're at, like, the Krabby Patty. Because they're not really necessarily interacting with us about what we're doing. They're mostly just talking about dirt. Remember when we used to be able to place ladders on the ground? Yes, I do remember that, Lord Grashington. It was helpful when you could just dump ladders wherever the fuck you wanted. Now you got to place them somewhere else and move them later. Yes. Oh, what we had. I remember. Let's see. I actually think we've done all we can. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to do clothing. Is there any special clothing that we get here? I may have to buy some stuff, whatever. You know, we'll switch it up. We'll go with the pink outfit here. I am now a fashionista. I just got a thing because I changed clothes and I got myself. I have very few achievements in this game, but I just got another one. I have a false memory seeing maybe the George Washington Bridge in Hey Arnold. Yeah, I was pretty sure that it was New York, but it might be an amalgamation of a bunch of urban cities. It's a mix of Seattle, Portland, and Brooklyn. Yeah, to me it always just felt like Brooklyn, but I mean I have now been to Seattle. At the time of the show, I'd only been to New York, so I guess makes sense. But yeah, I always associate. I mean, I've just always associated Hey Arnold with New York. Maybe that's my New York City bias showing. I'm going to put you here. Can I put you here? No. This, oh, it is, okay. So because of the way this is constructed, it's a little difficult for my eyes right there to see the difference between the green and the red for this color treatment. I'm not a big fan of that. I do like the ramshackleness of this platform. I think that's nice. I do like that. I do enjoy how kind of shitty it is. Oh, do I have to get inside there? I do have to get inside there. Okay, so we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in there at some point. I don't know how I'm gonna get. I'm gonna have to angle it right so I can jump in there. I mean, I could probably power wash it from a distance and get all this, but it'd be easier to just climb up there. Be easier just to angle it properly so I can just jump in there. All right, so I think I need to take this and let's try to put it like here maybe. Let's see if I can do it like that. We'll see. Well, eventually we do have to get, you know, we have to do the rest of the pineapple, but we can get, we got to try to get in there. That's probably the best way to clean it. Nope. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna have to get in there. All right, where's the best angle? They do put at least put little areas instead of just the whole exterior. Yes, it is nice that it's little sections of pineapple. That is helpful for feeling some accomplishment and getting it clean. But if I'm gonna have to clean the inside that leaves, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get in there. Let's see. Oh, I guess it'll be this way. Hell yeah, we did it. Now I can just do this. And then just do the stubby. And then just start blasting some water on it. It's cute that they made the platform fit with the environment. Yes. Hi, Aristophan. It is. It's easy if you just turn the platform around. Yeah, we did figure it out eventually. No, totally. The fact that they skinned the ladders and stuff not to just be steel, but to be bamboo and wood, I think that is a lovely choice. I appreciate that very much. They could have just used the regular old stuff, and you know, it might have been fine, but they put a little work into it. I was like, why can't I clean this? Oh, that's because it's way over there. It's the head. All right, we're just gonna power wash whatever we can up here, and then we'll get on the outside and finish it up. We're definitely gonna. We can't jump around because they only started with this one area or this one location. So we got to finish this job to unlock other jobs, and we'll definitely try to get through as much of the game as we can, or this expansion as we can. Oh, we cleaned that there. That's fun. We do have to do the outside of these, so we're not going to complete any of these, but we'll. And then we'll climb to the top of one of these to try to get the top tips in case we need to do that. But we'll get whatever we can done on the inside here. And then let's see if I like go to like this one. Yeah. Because I don't want to have to come back up here. You know what I mean? Like I was fine to platform in here, but I don't want to have to come back in. So I want to try to get whatever I can done of this here, and then just deal with the outside and then be done with it. kind of get that done in there. Look, Christian, you got some fireworks? Yeah, I've been hearing them. I mean, of course, I heard them this weekend as well, of course. And then today I heard them in the afternoon, and then now I am hearing them. My gate should be such that you don't hear the fireworks I'm hearing, but yeah, even with my headphones on, it is not avoidable. I have definitely come to be one of those boring people that doesn't like fireworks, that like worries about animals more than I worry about the enjoyment of people with fucking fireworks blasting and shit. I'm definitely less cool than I used to be on that. I'm definitely more of a fuddy-duddy when it comes to that stuff. I'm just not a big fan of it, you know? I don't find it fun myself. I mean, I've seen a lot of great fireworks displays in my day. You know, I lived in New York for a long time. I lived in Brooklyn, and so I would see the Macy's. I was in part of Brooklyn facing Queens, so you could see the Macy's displays out in the water, and those were always beautiful to look at. But you know, kind of over it. I can't have them over the mariachi bands playing. There you go, Dirty. I don't have that. I can tell you that right now. My area does not have mariachi bands playing music. That would be pretty fucking cool. That would be a different vibe. Lord Crash is in an area where the city sets them off fairly often when I'm clueless about why they're happening, so they're more annoying these days. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to be like, it's the 4th of July and there are fireworks, and you go, yeah, of course there are. But if you're just like, it's Thursday, March 17th, and there are fireworks, you'd be like, what? What's happening? What did I do wrong? Like, who fucked up? Why do we have fireworks right now? Let's get the extension on here. Let's try to finish this pineapple. Can I get that? Yes, I can. Great. We are going to have to get the ladder up here because there's top of the pineapple that we're going to need to clean. But if we can get, like, all of this done from a distance, that'll be fine. We did that too, right? Yeah, we did the chimney. I have not done any spoilers. I knew this was the first stage, and that is it. I don't know what else is in this expansion, or this DLC, I should say. Paid DLC, and once again, I did pay for it because I did apply, because Square Enix is the publisher here, and they have a setup thing. What's that called? I'm going to look that up. Who they do to go through? Rainmaker. They go through Rainmaker. So I did apply for the DLC, but unfortunately, they were still processing it when this stream rolled around, so was unable to make that happen. Because that would have been nice. I mean, I would have had to say, like, oh, this is an ad, you know, or this is paid, or whatever. You know, this was provided. But when I get codes, I always tell you about that. I'm always making sure people know that I'm out here. If I'm receiving codes, I try to make sure y'all know about that. That is important to me. Or like Jackbox Party Pack 9. A code was provided for me by an employee of Jackbox. It was not part of any kind of promotion or anything like that. I just got a code provided for me by a friend of mine that works there. Which is cool. And then with, like, I don't know, like, I've gotten codes for various Strange Scaffold games. I don't expect that I will be playing their kind of like Max Payne style horror game, because that's just kind of not my vibe. But I do like that company and you know, that developer, and I like what they put out. But we did play some Sunshine Shuffle, and I had a great time playing that, and that was a code provided. So I don't think I know anyone at Finji anymore. So because I had several people I knew at Finji, and I was able to get a code for a game from them. But I don't know if I know anybody at Finji anymore. I just realized that. Yikes. Square will get you a code the second the stream is over. Yeah, no, I canceled my application because I definitely didn't want to get a code after I already paid for it. So I just can't. I was. You were able to cancel that. So even though I'm, I could have gotten it later, but that wouldn't help me. All right, what else is dirty here? Okay, that porthole is clean. The frame is still dirty. What part of this frame isn't clean? There it is, over here. That wasn't all it. Let's climb this ladder, see what else. Oh, there it is. What other part of this isn't done yet? There it is. Got it. Great. We have very little left here on the pineapple to clean. So we'll try to find out what else we got to do here. Let's move this. Get that out of there. Let's put this here. Climb up here, see what else we got to clean. Okay, some of this is left there. Hell yeah. Now we're just getting some cleanup. We're flying through this. And then we'll figure out what parts of the. So one of the nice things about doing PowerWash Simulator, as you get in the main storyline, as you kind of go along, you'll get several jobs at once, and you can bounce between the jobs when you're like kind of frustrated, like power washing underneath all of the laces in the house that's a boot, like the children's theater venue. That's nice to just be like, you know what? I am tired of doing this one location. Here, I could jump to the other house if I got tired of doing any of these. I could just jump to the other house if that was necessary. But now all we have left is some of the leaf. We got to get back on this pineapple leaf here. Let's look here. This one needs more love, but I don't know where it needs it. It might be on the inside. I might have messed up. I got to go back on the inside. No, we got that one. Okay, we got that one. This one needs a little more love. That also might be on the inside. I thought I'd gotten all of that I needed to on the outside of this, but I might be wrong. Okay, we got that done. This one, because the overlap here, like, that's done. This one's good. This one's not good. The pineapple is a reference to SpongeBob's house. Thank you, Chris. That I am aware. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob SquarePants. All right. There's one of these that this one is not clean yet. I don't. There we go. I'm now going to check and look. Clean, 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 clean. SpongeBob house pineapple panels. There's one panel. And then, okay, so there are some panels that have not been cleaned yet, and one porthole frame and one porthole window. So we'll figure out that part, and then we'll start narrowing down. So this one's done. That window is done. Front door is done. Window done. Okay, so it's this. This is done. This window here is not done yet. So let's just frame here needs to get done, and the window needs to get done. Okay. And then we'll try to figure out which panels we need to do here. Let's just climb up. Oh yeah, there's some dirt on the top. Okay, so that's done. Now the window isn't done though. Now the window's done. Great. All right, so we'll just quickly scan around here, and then we'll then take care of this. Which panel? What's over here? Great. This panel. Oh, I can even see that. All right. Okay, that's done. Now we need we need 3 more bottom panels. It's this one. Okay, that's done. Some of these bottom panels. Some of these bottom panels. Oh, it's that bottom panel. Great. It's that bottom panel. One more bottom panel. Oh, it's this one. Great, we did that. It's good that his house hasn't succumbed to rot so far. It's in the in-universe explanation for why it looks the place was taken over by mold from The Last of Us. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. Look. The only advice I can give you is just not think too hard about it. That is my advice for just about everything when it comes to just trying to justify nonsense. It's just like, look, when you start really, really getting into it, it's just going to hurt yourself. Okay. We have now done everything possible for SpongeBob's house. We now have to do all of Squidward's nonsense. And, ooh, looks like the rock hinge. We didn't actually do all of the rock hinge. So we're going to do that first. Apparently, I messed up and didn't do all of the rock hinge. So we got to go back over here. Hinge, not henge. Hinge. That's the mystery in this mini campaign. Well, there you go. I mean, I would be asking some questions like, wait, what? What's happening here? Why is this work like this? Oh, I bet we have to clean the other part of the hinge when it folds down, maybe? Let's do that. Yes, I bet we have to clean this. There we go. We did that. We did it. We have now done all of that. Now we just have the hardest job, kind of. And we're going to get up in here. Kind of just get up here. Get to the top. Maybe we're a little far away. And then that's nice. That's a nice little touch. I bet we're too far away, but let's see if I can jump it. I can. Great. So you just get to the highest part and then just start blasting. Let's see if we can do that. Is that going to cut through this stuff? It does cut through it. Great. We're just going to... it's all coming back to me now. We did clean up last night, says SpongeBob. Head. We're in Squidward's house. Head. And roof chair. Gary and I got our second wind and tackled the stubborn stains. Patrick's sleep cleaned the rest with the reef blower. Go team. Ah, yes, the reef blower. I powered washed that before the stream started. Rockhenge, yeah. And the roof. So we're doing the head right now. So that way when we do the rest of the head, we're not like, what did we fuck up? Why aren't we done with the head? I thought we washed it. No, I have to climb back up here again. So let's try to get all of that. And then we'll get the roof done and this chair done. I'll move around a little bit at some point. But right now I'm just kind of doing what I can here. Trying to get everything this way. All right. I think we've done everything we can that way there. So now we'll probably have to get small and crouch. But I will say, from the perspective of your friend Pat, the streamer, this game is very simple. Like hit escape, I can move away. Doesn't do anything, doesn't fuck anything up. OBS doesn't hate this game, which is nice. This is a fine game to stream and pretty relaxing. Most video games, I can really get into talking about the game, which I can't do as much with this. Because eventually I run out of things to talk about. But it's still an enjoyable experience. And other than when you're down to like a couple percentage and you like there's a little bit of dirt left and you can't see where the dirt is, which gets annoying, this game is pretty low stress. And that's fine for your friend Pat. When I get into that fucking I can't ever remember the name of this game. Uh, Mars something or other. I bought it. It's in early access. I thought it would be fun, but I bet that game is going to make Mars First Logistics. Mars First Logistics um, looks like it's like the vibes are great, but I bet I'm going to get real frustrated trying to move objects that don't quite like fit in the device that I have made to move them. I can imagine myself getting pretty PO'd. All right, great. We finished that. We finished this parts of the head. We finished the roof and the roof chair. But yeah, I'm imagining myself getting pretty PO'd with that game, making cool vehicles to transport stuff on Mars and enjoying the dope soundtrack and the very Mobius style or Sable, if that's your frame of reference style, art, and the cool of it of all. But I bet I'm going to get real frustrated with that game. I don't know when I'm going to play it. It's going to be an option for next week because that'll be the second Wednesday of the month, so or Tuesday of the month, I should say. So my $10 patrons will be able to decide what I do because that's always the way. I always make that a poll for my $10 patrons to decide my $3, $5, and $10 patrons. It's not just $10. It's $3, $5, and $10 get to vote on what I do for the second stream of the month, second bonus stream of the month. So they'll be able to vote on what game I play or thing. There'll be an option. I believe the options are going to be that game, CPU versus CPU matches in WWE 2K23, and one other thing, and I have not decided what the third thing is. Maybe Pokemon Platinum Randomizer, because like with the caveat that I will figure out I'm lost in that game because we have to get to a certain area and I couldn't figure out how to get there. So I'm going to look that up so that we can actually do that part of it. We're like a couple streams away from finishing a game, and I've never finished a Pokemon Randomizer on stream before, so I am somewhat invested in that opportunity. So we'll see. All right, finish that part. Just got to the top of this window. Where's that ladder? Run, 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 run. Step stool. That's not what I want. I want this. Run, 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 run. There we go. And again, I do like to do the somewhat easy things and then figure out the hard things as well. I can't really hang off this like I want. Like, oh, that's what I want. Okay, so what part of this frame have I not cleaned? I did that part. It's probably the inside part, right? No, I did that. There we go. I've definitely seen you fall in a randomizer a couple of times. Fail in a randomizer. Yes. Well, so one I just didn't want to do anymore. I was having a bad time. We did a Nuzlocke once, and it completely failed immediately because we kept running into Pokemon that had Sonic Boom, and they were just one-shotting, because that does 20 HP damage in the early game. That's a killer, and I didn't turn that off because I didn't know that at the time. And then when I switched computers, the files got corrupted, so I lost the save in one of those. So yeah, I've never actually completed a randomizer run on stream, so I would like to do it. I did an Emerald run that I did as a YouTube series, and then which I abandoned because I was not having fun with it. So I eventually was just like, fuck this. I think you got a starter that couldn't beat one of the early Pokemon. Yes. So one time I did a randomizer, and the Pokemon I started with did not have any moves. Or it did have moves, but none of them worked on normal Pokemon, or the early area had ghost Pokemon. It was something where I was just like boned immediately. So I had to restart. which is frustrating. Um, but I did one time I tried a Nuzlocke, and I didn't know that in the options you can and should make it so that Pokemon in the first area don't know Sonic Boom, which again does 20 HP, so it can just one-shot whoever you're facing. I'll never do a Nuzlocke again. That was not fun. I did not enjoy myself. I want y'all to have a good time while I'm streaming, but I also want to have a good time while I'm streaming. This is definitely the best thing to save for last because this is some real muck and grime. I can't believe that Squidward would let his house get to the stage. He seems way too anal retentive for this. To allow, unless they're implying that, are they implying that they dirtied everything and that's why we got hired? Is they made a mess last night even though they said they were cleaning and everything's very dirty? Is that what they're implying? I don't know. But it definitely, this feels disgusting. Squidward, from my understanding, feels way more anal retentive than to allow for this kind of mess. Who knows? Maybe he's just having a series of bad days and just can't be bothered to clean up properly. Or perhaps they had a party at all three houses, got dirty as fuck, so they need to get cleaned before Squidward gets home. Ah, all right. So if the dirt was dealt with, but our houses were all filthy again by the time we woke up, that can mean only one thing. Okay, yeah, so they did dirty it, and then they think they cleaned up, but they definitely didn't. They dreamed they did. Okay. This makes sense. I didn't quite understand what was going on here. Clean all this. The Squidward house. Again, we'll touch up. We'll figure out what needs to get cleaned and make sure we do that. But right now I'm just kind of doing large swaths. It is fun to see the numbers go up. You know, right? We're at 83% of the whole job. Our first job here in Bikini Bottom. It's almost done. I'm glad that we got to clean the inside of Patrick's rock, or underneath Patrick's rock, I should say. Inside of his house, which is under the rock. That feels like a thing that, like, if they didn't do it, it would have been a bummer. And also, since they learned the technology of opening things, which was not always in the game. It's kind of a later development in the game that you can, like, interact with stuff. You can interact with stuff to move a few things, but interacting to, like, open a door is fairly new for this game. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, let's climb up a little bit more. Just try to get some of this, and then we'll go and touch it up later. All right, finish that part. When in doubt, whoops! Oh no, we fell. Oh no! Let's use an extension. And really just get in there. Get in this grime. Take it down. Let's see. I'd like to finish this nose. So let's, whoops, I'm stuck in here. I'm stuck in here. Oh. Well, let's see if we can get... Oh, no, the brow is there. Okay, nose is done. The brow is a different thing. That makes sense. Okay. And these are the ears? Sure. You know what? Yes, sure they are. I have not been using my money for sprays. I save that for when I am just completely pissed off. That's when I spend the money on getting sprays to just do a large area or something, especially an area with a lot of grime or whatever. This is definitely not like super fun, I'll say. Cleaning cleaning it like all the getting in all of their spots here. Cleaning this big house is not necessarily my idea of fun. But, you know, we need to finish it. We got to finish the task. We're at 89% of our job here. So we'll carry on. Deal with it more later. Well, let's go to this one here, the extender. Okay. At least trying to get all the stuff inside here because it'll be annoying to do this later. Okay, finish that. See if I can get in there. Oh, great. So now we all have left is the brow, the ears, and the head. So that's good. We're now also somehow I got on the outside of that, which was weird. Cool. Well, let's just start doing... We'll also try to get the brow eventually here. There's probably just on the sides of the brow is all we have left for that. But 91% of this job done. Nice. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I don't stream on Wednesdays. The next stream we've got is Thursday, where we're continuing on the Providence Gundam. We will complete the shoulders, and then I believe after the shoulders, it'll be time to work on the legs. We'll start with the legs. We might do the waist. Often with these kind of kits, the waist is like the last thing you do on the body. So probably not that. Probably actually working on the legs, and that'll take most of the stream. I don't even think we'll finish both legs on the stream. But we're making some good progress on that master grade. It's going to take a while to build, but it's a very detailed kit, so I'm not too worried about that. Hopefully the legs don't have any weird tricks like the chest, which was just an odd build. So okay, let's move the scaffolding here. Try it from here, yeah. I do like that sound effect. These sound effects in this stage are fun. Oh, let's put that over there. Get over there. Yeah, get out of my way. Small ladder. I'm not worried about you. Whoops. Power washing a Gundam. Yeah, you know what? I could see that. The Final Fantasy, the Midgar, did give you some robots to clean, which was a fun thing, especially the ones that like definitely seemed alive or powered up and somewhat hostile. So yeah, the idea of being in a bay and cleaning some grunts and some Gundams, I could see that. That would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, those bots were fun. Although, yeah, it was just like slightly terrifying. The Sentinel there. I was just like, is this gonna be okay? We're gonna be all right here. Okay, finish the brow. All we've got left is the ears. Oh, one ear is done. Let's see if we can get the other ear done, and then just the head, which is also most of this thing is the head, so it's going to take a little while to get the head done, but I think we have to do the top of this ear. I think the sides of this ear should be done. Yeah, all right. So let's see if we can get climb up here and get the top of the ear done. Whoops. Oh no, I fell. Oh, a lot of fireworks going off. I can hear it. Even wearing headphones, can hear those fireworks going. There we go. Ear done. All right, now all we left is the head, which is 5% of this job is just finishing off this head. Let's do just kind of wide it. Just gonna pick an area, start blasting. Oh yeah, we gotta do all around here. I just like completely skipped this whole segment, so. The head. Hopefully we don't have to go back up there. I think I did all the parts of the head that were on the top when I did the roof. So I think we're okay. We don't have to, but just trying to get what I can from this before I move the ladder again. And then we fall. And we move this like that. We'll go there. And then we get back up here. And then we'll get to find out what the next job is once this job is done. Oh, when they started giving you free movement of the power washer and you can just stand still, but you can also strafe, oh, that was a game changer. That was not an original feature in this. That came later, and I love it. I loved it. Especially like the subway platform and stuff. There's just a few locations where having the ability to do this is just so helpful. Just get the wide. So the pyramid, you know, like, or the temple, the shrine. Like, they're just locations that having the ability to do this is so nice. Or even the fences, even like early fences, going back and doing that later. It's just so helpful to have that. All right, let's get up there, get this done here. And then we'll have to like hit the tab button and find all the little spots until they give it to us. Because we're at 99%. So when we finish this, you know, right now at any time, it could just decide we've done enough. We do need to get up there and finish it here. But at this point, we're just hitting tab, looking for spots where we haven't hit anything, and then just trying to complete enough of it for it to let us go. Let's see. Oh yeah, the rim. Oop, nope, didn't jump right. So we'll hit tab, and then I'm just gonna find some spots there. Pacific Rim. I mean, yeah, if you gotta power wash some mechs, power washing some of those mechs could be fun. The training room, the martial arts training room, you know, couple, you know, everyone's favorite famous locations. So yeah, now I'm just hitting tab and just finding big spots that need it. And then I'm gonna switch to the long extender. This. Oh, job complete. We did it. And we have a new job. I got an achievement. And then we can watch me run around. Power washing stuff. Doing my thing. I'm moving real fast. And of course, no scaffolding or anything like that. So we finished Con Street. Barnacles be gone. Your angry little squirter is a wonder. Sandy's got to see this thing. She's going to love it. So I guess we're going to go do our new job. Bikini Bottom Bus. The bus station. Rock Bottom. We're power washing a bus. Being sent in by Whaling Utani to clean up the salvage from the Stromo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the power washing an android. That could be a job. Oh, those ships would be very dirty. All right, so we're power washing a bus here. So we're gonna go to. Oh God, I've got to clean the egg room. No, no. We're gonna go stubby here and just see what the this setting does. Okay, this setting takes off most of the stuff here. That's great. Squidward tentacles, you're doing it. Terrific. Here's my best joke. Oh boy, oh boy, we got a Squidward joke incoming. So I am just gonna hit this with the biggest, widest spray, and then we'll go touch it up later. Do we have to do underneath here? Looks like we don't have to do much underneath. What's gray? Has 8 legs, 9 brains, and dies after mating. I don't know. Oh no, wrong book. Hang on. All right. Well, thanks. You were reading out of a book, Squidward. Okay. Is it your best joke if you don't remember it? Squidward's comedy bits here are great. Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, so there is some stainage here that we'll have to come back and get, but I'm just trying to do broad strokes washing, just like clean up as much as we can, and then we'll go back and clean up because we're gonna need something like this to get those things. Oh, that'll do it. That's good. Yellow does it. But we might as well just try to get as much of it clean as possible, and then we'll go in and touch stuff up. We're going to have to get above it. We're going to have to get under for some of it. You know, it's a process. Now that we know that Warhammer 40k DLC is coming, that I think they gave us a Titan to clean would be awesome. We'll probably get something like a Rhino Sentinel and a Lehman Roos battle tank. Yes, I would love to power wash a tank. Wait a minute. What book was that? Says Squidward. All right, so we'll just get that in there. Get some of these tires done. Life cycle of the octopus. Is this some idea of a joke? Who gave me this? Yep, we're just hitting everything here. All My Love, Mother. Oh, it was a book from his mom that he thought was a joke book. That's weird. Thanks, Squidward. Just cleaning. We're cleaning everything we can without having to climb on anything, and then we'll get in and get into the nitty-gritty later with the step stool and the ladder and all that. And getting on crouching down and getting real low to get all the tires and stuff. When your mom is sending you books about the mating cycle, life cycle, that's very unsubtle hint indeed. Windshield cleaned. Great. Yep, so we're just hitting this bus hard with the widest spray, and then we'll get in more detailed. Oh, Squidward found it, everybody. Don't worry. How does a pirate ask another pirate what regional accent it has? I don't know. Squidward, why don't you let me know? How does a pirate ask another pirate what regional accent it has? How are you? What? Yeah, where are you from? No, that's terrible. Stay with me. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was bad. Just fucking it up. All right, let's do this here. Clean this up. Clean up these hard to reach spaces. Get up in here. Making some progress. He tries to do a stand-up comedy and is bad at it. Yes. Here. My greatest joke. This is definitely it. Okay. All right, Squidward. I did not ask for jokes. Squidward's just like, oh, you're cleaning. Here. Which ancient cephalopoid demanded a seat at King Neptune's table? I don't know. Ammonite. Yes, we're a captive audience indeed. Ammonite, I'm a knight, get it? I mean, I did. Here's the thing, friends. I did get it. I did get that that's what that was going for. Ammonite, yeah. But it's not good. I give up. Also, we're not replying to these texts, apparently. Comedy's best when you have to explain your pun. Yes, always great when you have to explain it. All right, we'll get back in more detail here and clean up. But we got to go to the top of this thing as well. We haven't done the top yet. I'm just trying to get some of this bottom done while I'm down here. We got to finish all the tires. Oh, we finished the... Hey, the base panel's done. That's good. Yeah, we'll have to get in and really get into these tires, but I do want to get up and at them on here. Angles. We'll be able to clean some of this from the top. All right. There's a ladder. Great. Get up here. Yeah, then we can do some of this. And we can clean this first because that way we're technically also cleaning the roof as we do it. Finish the horn here. Oh, we fell a little bit. That's okay. We would have had to do this eventually anyway. All right, let's see. Oops. There we go. Top of the horn to you. Horn's done. We'll just do this here. Okay, finish that. Got that done. Is this done here? Nope, this tail panel is not done yet, so we're missing... Some of this needs to get cleaned here. There we go. Now we did that. Propeller. Propeller's done. All right, the tail is all done, so that's nice. And we can just get up here, clean whites for that. Patrick Starr says, I used to take the bus to school every day. All right. You got a follow-up for that? So just a fun fact about Patrick Starr, that he used to take this bus. And every day, I'd have to give it back. But now there's a joke. Never explain your puns, just let them evolve into way homers. Yes. Oh yeah, is this thing on? Classic. Yeah, that's a pretty good joke. I mean, comparatively, it's a great joke. But in general, not bad. All right. That clean. Again, we're just getting like large swaths, and then we'll go in and do some fine detail here and see what else we need to do and hunt around and peck for the last bit of dirt on each one. Use the highlight, hitting tab to highlight and all that. Use the step stool to get above some stuff. We definitely got to do these tires. These tires are nowhere near done. Whatever. At the very least, we're going to get to the next location. I don't know if we're going to finish the next location or job, I should say, because maybe it'll be another vehicle. I don't know. But at the very least, we're going to go find the next thing. So we'll get through this. We're definitely going to finish this job up because we're at 91%. So I definitely want to complete this job. All right, let's try to get the wheels done here. We're gonna switch over to some more high-powered spray here. And just try to get a bunch of this shit done. A lot of this is just like finding the right angle that we didn't have before to get these tools done. This tire's done, outer wheel is done, this tire's not done. So we got to figure out what have we cleaned, how do we get at that. Okay, we can see that it's in there. But also, is it here? Yes. But we might also have to do it from this side. Down low. Yes. There we go. That tire's now done. So we can do this tire here. Just hit them from every angle. I do love these quick vehicle jobs. Oh yeah, they're just a nice change of pace from like the larger, like, well, obviously the last one was several houses, but the outdoor or the rare indoor environment, going from that to a vehicle is always a nice change of pace. So yeah, I do look forward to that, having that in these kind of jobs. All right, we're gonna do that there. Get underneath here. We could just do this, but you know, sometimes it's fun to move around like that. Oh, we did the base there. Did I get this tire done? Tire's done. Base panel, okay, that all looks done. That inner wheel is not done. Outer wheel is done there. This inner wheel needs work here. Great, we did that. That inner wheel is done. This inner wheel is not done. This wheel axle needs to get washed. Ah, there we go. There's some dirt. Let me try from over here. There we go. You just got to try these like tight spaces. You just got to hit everything from like a dozen angles, and then you'll find stuff that you missed. And we can always use the step ladder to get in around here when we need to do that. But I'm going to try to finish these tires up here. Because we're 90% of this job done, so it's just like picking apart the last few things. Okay, we did that. Tire isn't done yet, so I got to figure out what. There it is. Now it's done. But the wheel axle isn't done. Yeah, I know you're not done. Headlight housing. Ah, there we go. There we go. Do that. %98 done. All right, now we'll just hit all this. Oh, what was this here? Windshield frame, not done. Okay. Maybe the top of the frame that needs to get done. I don't know. But that looks done, so let's see. Well, that looks done. But it's definitely not, so just use this thing. Oh, where is it? There it is. There we go. We finished that there. This thing's definitely good at hitting the parts that I thought I had done. Just getting into the crevices. Let's see. Oh, I gotta do this one. Let's move this over here. This one will go down here. There we go. There we go. Let's see, anything under here? No, that looks good. Okay. We're probably gonna have to be up and above and look down to get all these ports. These things just got real fucking dirty, you know? It happens, friends. Just gotta get in there. Take care of business. Thanks for joining me here on this Tuesday night. As I said, we're definitely going to finish this job and then start the next one. I don't know. I'll say this. Even if there's more to this, because there's more. This is my last time streaming this expansion. There's going to be some free DLC. I don't know if we'll check that out. We probably will, because I do enjoy this game and it is fun for me, and I already bought it, and especially the free DLC means it's new video games I don't have to purchase, which is nice. So we'll definitely be checking out the free DLC. If I get the Warhammer thing, like, yes, probably. We'll probably do a Warhammer stream. I'll probably pick that up so that we can look at it. I expect anyway. But this will probably be our only look at this expansion. I will complete it, and we'll talk about it on stream. I don't think I'm going to complete it for Thursday, but I don't know. This will probably be my relaxing game this week. I've been, I hadn't played it. It came out on Thursday, and I hadn't played it until now because I was saving it for the stream, and also, as I said, waiting to see if I could get a code for it for the expansion. I'll definitely try to get a code for the Warhammer expansion. I'll keep an eye on when it's getting close to that releasing, whenever that is, and see if I can bum a code. All right, so one of the inner wheels we have to do. So we'll come in here. One of the inner wheels we still need to clean. Not that one. Oh, we can just hit. And then we got to clean a bunch of portholes. So we're going to click this to figure out which inner wheel it is. It's not this one. Can't see. Is it one of those? Okay, so it's one of these two is the inner wheel. Unless I didn't click on it, right? Oh, it's this one. Okay. There's just like sometimes there's a background cat meowing and it's freaking me out. Like every once in a while, all of a sudden I hear a cat meow and it's just like, what? What's happening? All right, so these frames need to get power washed. So gotta finish these frames up. But yeah, there's just like an ambient noise of a cat sometimes, and it's weirding me out. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Gary is the name of a slug, snail. Gary is the name of SpongeBob's snail pet, but meows like a cat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'd be pretty proud of myself if I got that right. You can hear Gary in SpongeBob's house in the first map. Okay, yeah. All right, we got to do several of these portal frames need to get cleaned. There's one. This one needs cleaning. Let's put this here. All we have left is these frames, so just kind of hitting them wherever we can. I'm gonna try to tackle some of these from above. See if there's any dirt that I can get on the tops here, and then we'll just go from the sides. But if I can find any dirt up here, okay, no dirt there. So now this one's good. This one's good. This is good. This is good. Not the window, the frame. This is good. Okay. So it's good. This frame is dirty. Let's figure out where that's dirty. Try to clean it. Oh, there you can see, I can see some dirt now. Great. So that one's done. So we got two more. It's this one, and then one of the other ones here. So we'll see if we can figure out. We can jump on these tires. Yeah. All right. I can't see where the dirt is on this one, but we'll figure it out. It's that one, and then one of these two here. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I was riding home yesterday. I thought something in the car was rattling around before realizing it was fireworks, says Lord Crash. Yeah, they'll get you that way sometimes. You just hear the rumbling, and you'll be like, what's happening? What's going on? All right, it's this one. I can't immediately see where the dirt is, but this is the only thing we have left. We're going to try to get above it. See if I can see what's going on there. Oh, where did it go? Where'd the ladder go? I had the ladder. Somehow I moved it to the other side. That's what I want. Okay, so it's this frame here. All right, I don't see anything on top of here. See there? Is it the internal part of the frame? No? What's dirty with you? Portal frame. Why can't I see what? There it is. We did it. Great. Oh, we're a fish. I didn't recognize that the first time. That makes sense. We're a fish man. Huh. Okay. Thanks to you, the people of Bikini Bottom can get real taste of what sophisticated humor and song should sound like. All right, we're gonna try out PowerWash Swimulator. Indeed, we're washing the Krusty Krab. We're at least gonna check this out. Orange is a bad color where the dirt turns yellow in the highlight. Yes, Lord Crashington, it's not great. The only thing worse than eating chum, having it draped all over your business. I don't know what's got in that scoundrel Plankton, but he's gone too far this time. If this is yet another diversion so he can try and steal me secret Krabby Patty formula, then, like all previous attempts, it's doomed to failure. I would say he doesn't have two brain cells to rub together. But he doesn't have any two of any cells to rub together. Please wash me, Krusty Krab, down to quick as you can. Every chum-covered minute is dollar but lost. I'm pretty sure Krusty, Mr. Krab sounds like a pirate. Oh man, he got everything. He got the clamshell, the crab. What are you doing, washing down the Krusty Krab? You should be helping me, you incorrigible nitwit. Krab started it by covering my chum bucket with a complex array of dirty circles. Enter. So yeah, we're not going to finish this whole job, but we'll get started here. We'll get some work done on this jorb. There we go. Enter sign. Done. Signpost. Great. Please, I'll pay you. This crab smells. Rude. Oh, we gotta clean the floor too? We gotta do everything around here. Oh yeah, this isn't even gonna... This is barely gonna get at it. Some real grime on this job. Meme toads are people too. They put the meme in here? I mean, of course they did. Of course, look, of course they put the meme in. But they put the meme in, huh? Ravioli, ravioli. Fun. Barnacle head. Starfish rule. Camp coral for life. Dogfish loves catfish. I don't get all these references, but I do get that Squidward. They put the memes on the dumpster as a metaphor for what they think of them. Perhaps. Or that was just the easiest place to put memes. Oh, we gotta clean the inside of that thing too? Gross. Alright, let's power wash away. Let's power wash a dumpster and clean up this dumpster. We gotta get inside a dumpster. I didn't sign up for that. Do. Cleaning away graffiti on a dumpster. The best kind of graffiti is dumpster graffiti. There's no better graffiti than dumpster graffiti. Alright, we finished that part of the job. Great. Outer dumpster. The outer dumpster. It's like outer heaven, but it's a dumpster. Dumpster wheels. We're not done with the outer dumpster here, apparently. Oh, maybe the... No, that's a lid. That's the rim. Okay, we finished that part, great. Alright, let's get in this fucking dumpster. Gross. It's a big jar of mayo. The only thing in this dumpster is a very crusty crab, mayo. Gotta clean the mayo. It's not even part of the dumpster. Oh, I gotta drink a little water here. We'll talk about it more on Thursday, but I did grill today as far as the 4th of July. We'll get into that on Thursday. Did a variety of stuff. Had a good time with my folks and a friend of theirs who his wife was out of town, so he was alone, and we invited him over, and it was very nice to hang out with him. And do some cooking. Yeah. Giant hot dogs, I'll say that. My dad purchased some very large hot dogs. Which I cooked very well, if I do say so myself. And I do. All right. Rim's done. Inner dumpster. Oh, I'm missing behind this fucking mayonnaise bullshit. Great. That's done. The mayo isn't done, though. The mayo's done. Great. We power washed a dumpster and a giant jar of mayonnaise. We'll just try to get a little bit of stuff done here on this, you know, just for shits and giggles. The rear door is cleaned. Portal is cleaned. The frame we'll have to get above to finish, so won't get that done, but you know. We'll take a look. Oh, we also have to clean this, huh? We got to clean the chum bucket. We did get asked to do that. So the job is now to clean the Krusty Krab and the chum bucket. I almost said a worse word. Well, the mariachi stopped. Now I hear the explosion, says Dirty. Well, there you go. Thank you for the update, Dirty. Appreciate that update on what's happening. We got a door. I didn't realize we also had to clean the chum bucket. This is just a big bucket. There's nothing else to clean here, huh? Okay. And then we got this big old sign to clean. And power wash these flags. Various countries. All real signs, I imagine. Do the front door here. This new power washer sometimes gets in the way of my eye line, and I'm not a big fan of that. There we go. We finished one door. 2 doors, great. Hamburger. Krabby Patty, I understand. It's not a hamburger, it's a Krabby Patty. Window. Just doing some easy stuff here, taking a look at this environment. Again, this will be something for me to do, probably while listening to podcasts, because this is a great fucking podcast game. Holy shit, is this not an excellent podcast game? So that'll probably be my my next endeavor here. Lots of windows. It's good. It's good for a restaurant like that. Actually, I want to see what's going on here. Let's go up. Obviously, we've got to do the sign. We've got to do this big sign here. We've got to get it up in there. But I want to go up to the top of the house here. Or not the house, but... Oh, we're going to have to get up in there too, huh? Okay. Each sign was its... Huh, really? Each letter was its own job, huh? Okay. Really mucked up the sign. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna have to get up in there, huh? Gross. All right. You know, this is a gig. We're only 18% done, but you know we barely scratched the surface on these outdoor locations that need to be power washed. We barely touched it, right? There's still so more to power wash out here. We'll get to it. We'll get to all of it. We'll finish it up. Have a good time. I mean, I will. You could if you bought this game, base game, and then DLC if you have the game, or I don't know if it. I don't know, friends. I don't know if this game is still on Game Pass. If it's still on Game Pass, this is a fantastic game to just muck around with on Game Pass. I don't know if you should buy the DLC for a game you don't own. You should buy it, but if it's still on Game Pass, hell of a deal on Game Pass. Because you're already paying for Game Pass, so you might as well play a fun video game. The fifth job is my favorite of the DLC. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to stream any more of these jobs. This is the third job. This is just going to be for Pat to do while listening to podcast or half paying attention to other things. This is not a... Let's see what's up here. Oh, that's too far. This is not... Gotta get closer. There we go. I imagine we have to do something with Sally at some point. Because that's if I remember correctly, that is a location that means something to people. The glove. That's right. We got to clean the glove. Gotta love the glove. So Mr. Krabs thinks about defacing my superior eatery. Let's see. He would render me too busy to concoct and just plan to steal a secret formula. Never in my wildest dreams did I think he was capable of such foul deed. Okay. I thought it was something only a real lowlife like myself would do. Yeah, you know what? Plankton's obviously a bad dude, but like the self-awareness I can appreciate. Plankton knows what Plankton is. This might be a job for cleaning liquid. What do we got here? A multi-purpose cleaner? Yeah, let's see. Okay, so R. Wait, am I out of cleaner? Do I not own any more cleaner? I thought for sure that I had some cleaner. Nope, I don't have any cleaner. Do I have any wood? Wood isn't going to help me. Stone cleaner? Yeah, I'm out of cleaner. Okay, well, then that is useless to me. But that's going to do it for our stream for tonight. We're going to wrap up there. Overall, final thoughts from your friend Pat on if I recommend you check out this game. PowerWash Simulator is a fantastic game. I highly recommend it. Is this DLC worth $8? I think so. I've gotten a lot of enjoyment out of the game. If they do a DLC, they're not doing like season pass or anything, but if they're doing like the base game and the DLC for a discount, I think that might be worth it. But definitely worth it. It's a fun game. I think I'm enjoying this. Again, I have no real connection to SpongeBob in any way, shape, or form, but I have enjoyed this, so that's been kind of fun. We are going to raid. That is how we end every stream around here. We're going to find someone doing some cool shit to go hang out with. Rara has been streaming. I don't know how late Rara is going to go. But Rara has been streaming all day, and is a variety stream of like cool music and some games. It looks like we're in a VR headset right now. It's Tailgate 2023, and it apparently some weirdness is going on in a VR environment. So that's perfect for Rara, for Vectroid. So we're gonna go hang out with my friend, and that way I can also help mod because I'm a mod there. So feel free to come along on this raid. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will be back on Thursday for model kit building and conversation. New anime is out. Video games have been played by me. We'll talk about barbecuing and grilling and such. It'll be a fun Thursday. Thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Please come along on the stream because it'll be fun. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye.